Greetings everybody, this video is about passive voice, so please follow me to remember a little bit passive voice and how to express this in different tenses. So let's start remembering what is the active voice and what is the difference with the passive voice. For that we have one sentence and it says I drank 2 cups of coffee. That is the active voice, and in the passive voice it says 2 cups of coffee are drunk. In the first sentence, in the active voice, I is important. The subject of the sentence is important. However, in the second, the object is important. In this case, 2 cups of coffee. Also, we need to remember that we can add the agent by me if we want, but in this case it's not necessary. One function of the passive voice is to change the focus of the sentence. For example, this is the passive voice. My bike was stolen. We are focusing on my bike. But if I say someone stole my bike, this is the active voice. I am focused on someone. When should we use the passive? As we said, when we want to change the focus of the sentence. For example, the Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. We are more interested in the painting than the artist in this sentence. Also, when who or what causes the action is unknown or unimportant or obvious or people in general. For example, he was arrested. Was arrested is the passive voice and it's obvious because the police arrested him. My bike has been stolen. It's a no agent. The road is being repaired. It's an important agent. The form can be obtained from the post office. People in general. So another use of the passive voice is in factual or scientific writing. For example, the chemical is placed in a test tube and the data entered into the computer. This is a scientific writing. Or also informal writing instead of using someone, people, or they. This can be used in speaking or informal writing. For example, the brochure will be finished next month. Other uses of the passive voice include to put the new information at the end of the sentence to improve style. For example, 3 books are used regularly in the class. The books were written by Dr. Bell. If I say Dr. Bell wrote the books, sounds a little bit clumsy. Another use is when the subject is very long. For example, I was surprised by how well the students did in the test. How well the students did in the test is the subject, so it's a little bit long. It's more natural to say how well I was surprised than how well the students did in the test surprised me. It's not so natural. How we make the passive? So just to remember, it's important that we use the verb to be plus the past participle. And we start the sentence with the object. In this case, for example, Avatar was directed by James Cameron. The agent, or the agent in this case by Jess Cameron, is not always necessary to add who or what did the action. For example, here. My flight is cancelled. In this case, it's not important, it's a no, it's not necessary. Well, only the form to be changes to make the tense. The past participle stays the same. Here are examples of the passive in its most common tenses. So we may express the passive voice with the simple present tense. For example, alioli is made from oil, garlic, and salt. Here we have the structure. The verb to be is plus the past participle made. In the present continuous, the same. The hall is being painted this week. Here we have the verb to be, being, that is the continuous tense, and the participle painted. In the past participle, we can say, for example, John F. Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. We have, instead of is, we have was, the verb to be in the simple past plus the past participle. In the past continuous, we have the signs were being put up last week. The signs. So we have were and the being, that is the continuous, and put up, that is the past participle. Other tenses that we may mention is the present perfect. For example, oranges have been grown here for centuries. We have, that is the auxiliary for the present perfect. Being, that is the verb to be, and grown, that is the past participle. In the past perfect, for example, when he got home, he found that his flat had been burgled. Had belongs to the past perfect auxiliary. Been is the verb to be, and burgled is the past participle. Also, in the future simple, the work will be finished next week. Will is the future, be is the verb to be, and finish is the past participle. For me, the passive voice, we may form the passive voice in all the forms. For example, affirmative, we have the negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. Here you have some exercises to practice. If you have any question, don't forget to take note. And see you tomorrow in our classes. Bye bye.